This picture doesn't make me happy. The vision.
Well, something good happened in a few minutes.
So far, Jamie's has been awesome. Everybody else is kind of sucks.
Well,
Here's what it feels like. I will let you know, if you pull off the ceremony, yours is better than everybody else's card.
I bet.
Hey.
Just letting you know that right now.
Hey Steve, do me a solid. Pull a random hero card for the idiotic wizard. I want to see how bad
I would gladly do that.
Do it.
100 years.
I want to see how bad my character would have gotten.
A wedding.
The vision? Okay. Hold on.
My wedding.
I don't like that he's looking for something in
What
the
are you
book.
doing?
My wedding.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh.
You said a wedding.
I assumed
That's
mine.
not between us.
I remember. But I'll
Look
let
at
mine
him
just in
snatched
case.
up between us.
Oh, Drew.
So, 2 visions appear in your head. The first one that appears.
Our sugar puff fairies all dancing ahead.
We all took them willingly last time, so I didn't know they were made.
The first one that came apart in your head is that the queen isn't entirely human.
Ooh, she
Wait,
a
what
mermaid,
happened?
bitch.
She's used some sort of magic to become
Walker.
maybe a vampire or a demon
Oh my god.
or maybe the devil himself. Or in her case, herself.
Could she be a succubus?
The second vision that you see is a group of necromancers that were kicked out of the academy are trying to resurrect the king right now.
Oh shit.
And just you,
What?
just he sees this.
Only he sees it. Now,
What are you doing, you nut?
who knows how true these visions are, though?
How do you
Is she
do that
saying that, or-
fucking head?
What must be false? What must be true?
I love how
I
he's always
like
in
how
character.
quickly you picked up on that.
This is player knowledge.
So we'll let you decide which is true and which is false. And just for shits and giggles, for our idiot, hold on.
For the idiot wizard, please.
I would have drawn one too, so that I would have fucked off.
Wizard first.
Here's you.
No.
Here's Rob. We're gonna do Rob's first.
Huh?
Oh my
someone
god,
takes a
how
shot.
fitting is this?
Rob, you got, I think, a good one, actually.
Oh, I didn't get knocked out, killed, or otherwise became an idiot.
The theater.
You got the theater? Wow. Of course you
Theater.
did.
And I'd be chaotic evil.
Bro,
And stab you.
you got the bear. You would have became a werebear. You can't be poisoned. You can't be diseased, and now you can heal yourself.
You fucking evil.
Can I have that card?
Is anyone going to make a really hilarious phone call with me? Because I'm about to call my chef and put him on speaker and ask him for Saturdays off forever. Which will never happen.
The theater, babe. So yours would have been, and then we'll go back to playing. Oh, look, the Rashikaka. Jamie remembers that one.
Rashikaka.
The Rakshasa?
The Rakshasa.
Whenever I was a baby, that's what I called cash registers because I couldn't say S, so I go.
Every time you defeat a creature, or anytime you win in combat, you get +2 to whatever their highest score was.
Don't know what that means, but is that good?
That's really good.
Oh,
What do you mean by high score?
So, like, if
Oh,
their
Jada.
dexterity was the highest, if their intelligence was the highest.
Because you're like, I don't know what that is, but it's
Ability score.
awesome.
Yes.
Yay! Rainbows in
Every
US.
time
Pickles!
Yeah, gold! You just got 15,000 gold!
No. That would make your character broken.
Well, depending on what you defeat. If you are a wizard, and you defeat somebody whose highest strength is the highest part is strength, that plus you just do
Wait,
shit
he's
for
the
him.
wizard
It
now?
does eventually.
Yes, he's the wizard.
Yeah, he could eventually punch something.
The
and get
wonderful
to know.
Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, so every time you defeat somebody,
you
get- no, it doesn't
not-
stay.
It's not
So
perfect.
you defeat
Oh,
+2, then you defeat somebody else whose highest is dexterity, you lose the strength, you gain the dexterity.
he's still good.
I don't like the new wizard.
You want to be
No, because he's always in character, and I think that's awesome.
There can only be one.
Alright, so
Oh, I put on this red velvet.
So again, after the last card was drawn, all of you instantaneously know the knowledge of your cards. The house is still as welcoming as ever. It almost seems to be wanting you to never leave.
Dear God, that was close.
Sarah Jessica Parker comes out.
Oh, finally, we have a horse to ride.
Guys, I'm engaged.
wait, you need a god to talk to?
I said, finally, we have a horse to
They're
ride.
She's a lovely lady.
You're starting to feel as you eat and as you drink and as you enjoy the house itself, you're starting to feel a pull.
Why? I want to.
The food's tasting better than it did when you walked in originally. The drink is sweeter than you remember it ever being. And you start to hear laughter.
We can't see her. I have to go find her.
It's almost inviting you. You start to hear the calls of your apprentice.
Bette Midler comes out. She's ready.
You start to hear the calls of your wife.
I mean, that makes me want to leave.
You start to feel that same rush as when you first tasted that drug. And power starts to swirl in your
I thought we
mind.
had said
Does
it
it
was
matter if I
skooma.
didn't eat the food?
You grow a beard longer.
No, that was me.
It's not Merlin.
Every inch of your body feels
Alright,
like pure ecstasy.
we gotta go.
I drugged y'all.
I gotta find her.
Why we gotta go?
I have a feeling the specter is in
Oh my
the
God.
dishes.
She's not here.
But it's so nice.
It's getting harder and harder to separate what's real and what's not real.
I throw open the doors and I walk out.
That's why I hate this shit.
Well, illusion's your weakness, right?
Well, it's my opposed school.
So yes, you wouldn't be very good. You would.
You should probably walk out the door. It's not the DM telling you that, but you should probably walk out the
That's the
door.
thing. Is like
Don't
when he
walk out the
experiences
door.
Illusions, he tries to immediately avoid them.
Oh, they're real right now.
Yeah. So the second he caught on to the fact that illusions were occurring, he would be like, I'm leaving.
So you walk out with the alchemist?
Y'all are on an acid trip right now.
I'm just sitting.
You start to hear the callings not only of your love,
Guys,
but of your
now,
God, telling you you're exactly where you need to be.
is there a way you can get out?
Why leave?
He's going through his fingers like,
Everything's so much
Hey, if you have a spell.
easier
Do I cast
here.
flare just to like sort of disrupt this whole illusion?
You can distract him with that, yeah.
I would just I would cast flare and be like, we need to leave.
In the corner of your eye, you notice
He's such
the
a better
tapestries
wizard.
are now on fire.
tapestries. God.
He's,
But
su- he's such a better
You
wizard.
still hear her voice calling to you. Come to me, Bobo.
Bobo.
It's so lonely without you, Bobo.
Who is that? Your my wife?
You named your wife Bobo?
He's Bobo.
Did
you kill your
wife?
Just give in.
Ooh, the
What's your
rules.
Bobo
I'll
Fraggin?
stay with me, Bobo, forever.
You don't want to be.
You never have to leave.
You can't plan a wedding from inside there.
We can dance and eat and sing.
Can I see her?
Didn't help.
You can't see her yet, but you can almost. You can see a reflection of something.
Acid
But
trip
you
strike.
know it sounds just like the first
You will
time she
not
said your name.
find who killed her from inside there. Your God would not
Okay,
let you stay.
okay, she calls me Marcus. Okay? She's not gonna call me Bobo.
So you hear her calling Marcus.
Your God would not want you to
Marcus,
stay
come
there.
to me, Marcus.
You cannot serve her
Ew,
from
you
inside
have a
there.
black name.
We wouldn't
He's
hear.
black.
We
I'm
wouldn't
black.
hear this,
You
right?
are black?
I'm black.
No, no, Miss
I'm like a brown skin.
But I've noticed they aren't leaving, so. Your God,
What does that mean?
Robin, is there a blanket over there? Like
Yes.
a lava blanket? Can I have it for
This
a
guy?
minute? Yeah.
Marcus, come to me.
God, no.
Why?
Marcus, give in.
This just makes me sad.
I know. Voice. Like I want to cry.
Marcus.
My flare had no effect
So he now sees everything on fire around him.
because of the flare.
Yes, but he hears her voice. So he has to decide, do you realize
Is
the
your
world is
God-
burning around you? Or are you given to her voice?
So I.
Literally everything around you is now on fire.
In
But
the
her
midst-
voice is crystal clear.
In the midst
Then
of
you
the
hear
fire.
Dragon Force playing in the background.
Fire, please.
In the midst of the fire,
Mm-hmm.
I see a figure of what could be like a head.
Okay.
Okay.
Careful, Steven.
So I walk close to it. Okay. And I say to her,
No, right here.
as much as I miss you right now, and the hearing your voice is, you know, it's like a shock to me, but I know you're not really there, and I know that's not my God speaking to me. So I'm gonna leave and figure out what happened to you.
The Ouija board
So
starts
you
to
walk
crack
out the
its
door.
little-
You're surrounded by all the children that you've slain,
And they're offering you drugs.
asking you why. Why did you kill us?
Okay.
We were
now
only
I
doing-
take the bowl of food and I walk out because I don't want this.
I just grab him and pull him.
You don't need to. I'm walking out at this point. I want to speak to the children I killed. I didn't want to kill them.
As you get outside, you realize you're now holding an empty bowl. Now,
Close the
all
door.
of you do feel full.
Now he's gonna
Look
walk
how
back
sad he is. Where's my button?
He's gonna walk back in. Give me more food.
Three of you are sated.
Ghost not really food. I'm not
Just
gonna
gonna take
eat
the
that
bowl,
shit.
put it in
The three of you are sated. You're still
Fuck
hungry.
those kids. I want more mutton.
And before you close the door,
Wait, he was at a bar before. We found
Did
him
you
at
meet
a
at the bar?
Were you eating at a bar?
He ate
Alright, then
some
all of you are
fried
sated.
noodles,
My
some
first
wings.
out of prison meal.
Okay, bro. Put the lids on those candles. They're starting to scare me.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel
I
like
think it's because the flame's going higher than the driving.
there's a one behind you too, and there's one in the bathroom while you're at it.
Jesus
Is
Christ.
that where the smoke's coming from?
I come over here to hang out and I was
It
like,
scares me. Like I'm
That's
scared
coming
that.
from your shop.
That's where the tapestries caught on fire. The candles.
so as you all leave, you see Zalera reappear in the doorway with her hand just leaned up against the door, just smiling, knowing that you will return again.
Will there be mutton?
And there's always money. And she closes the door herself. Boom. You walk back out into chaos.
Oh, right.
The streets are still littered with bodies. You don't hear as much steel on steel anymore. What you've noticed now is it seems as if the Corvosan Guard has gotten things mostly under control.
Did you get the one in the bathroom?
You still hear the screams of, "Hang the Queen!"
Hey.
Jesus.
But not as often as before. You're realizing that maybe people are finally starting to give in to the fact that the bloodshed has gone too far. Smoke still
Well, let's change that.
covers the horizon.
Maybe can I make her?
What you notice is it's only
Thank
the
you, Rob.
poorer districts, it looks like, where the fires erupted. The Elven district does seem rather undamaged, minus a few alchemy shops. And looking
kids
over to
got
the
food
top
at work.
left, your wizard noticed that the academy doors, golden, are still barred shut.
Would they know where wizards would be congregating outside of the academy?
They would, but when chaos erupts like this, they don't care.
What do you mean? What?
No, he's asking
So-
if there's
He
like
has-
a.
Oh, would you know if there's like a hangout for wizards?
Yeah.
So, it depends on. There's different districts in the city. Some wizards do like to slum it down in the commons because cheapest ale, cheapest women. That's
That's
usually the ones that are kind of
the dirty wizards.
yeah. Now the ones of higher standing, I don't know where you classify yourself, hang out in the Elven district.
I'm holding it up.
Hang out in the Elven district.
Be honest with yourself, Thaylor.
It's more like I play both sides against the middle.
Then you would know the spots for both, where you can find the drunken wizards that are kind of shunned, or the exemplary ones.
I'm definitely a drunk wizard.
You hung out in the
Yeah, I can
commons.
see. He might be there. He might be an NPC hanging around.
Hey, I'll be an NPC. I can only be here one day.
Hey, you can do that. Why not?
Everyone go look for a Layfield.
Hold on one
He'll help you.
second.
Hey, I think I know that guy.
So,
He was the one that got knocked out by the monk and killed by the
during
dragon.
conversation, would you guys explain to me your overarching goal?
My goal was to figure out who killed my wife. I thought it was Gadrin, and I figured out it was not. And his goal was to find his apprentice, and I feel like our goals are one and the same in a sense of our the person
both
who
thought it was the same
yeah,
person.
right. So I'm
He-
basically
I was kind of lured into growing up as the drug trade in a sense. I was really addicted to, I forget what the drug was.
Skooma.
Skooma.
That's what we were joking
No,
about the first
not
time.
skooma, it's shiver.
Shiver.
Oh yeah, shiver.
what's Skooma?
Shiver. It's from Oblivion, remember?
That's it.
Thank you.
And it smells like cherries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the Argonians would get fucked up
It's
on
like
it
that
down in
body
the
works.
workers' district.
I remember now.
The
So
night
I
that
sounded
we
familiar.
discovered the drug they're addicted to, I lit cherry incense.
But and so
We think our
after
Argonians.
breaking free from
You're,
it,
you're a good
Yeah,
dude.
I
Yeah.
wanted to stop
okay.
it so nobody else.
I've
got
seen
into
better.
That the same situation I was
You
in.
can't compare yourself to that.
The guy who taught me how.
After kind of breaking away from it, I
Unfucking
wanted to
believable.
stop it so nobody else would end up in my situation.
I like Jenny a lot, but I think
kind
I'm
of already.
No, you're
I'm
great.
kind of just
You make it fun.
hanging out with
Yeah.
them in a sense, like I'm helping them out.
I inject a lot of chaos.
I like the risk and reward and also fate of your poor decisions that you take into account with everybody.
I also didn't feel like it was fit.
So, player knowledge for yourself because you're from the academy. A student of the academy is required to undertake several dangerous steps in order to graduate, which you've already graduated. One of those is summoning imps. Many students opt to take imps as familiars, but just as many fail and those imps sometimes get loose. As a result, imps are a constant problem in Corvosa. Nests of them lurk in eaves of the city's shingles, often attempting to ally with or manipulate city gangs. Fortunately, the house drake population, tiny dragons that are evolved,
Sweet.
are adapted readily to attack the imps when they realize they're causing problems for the citizens. Now, as you guys are talking and discussing things amongst each other outside, gasp.
Tony, did you share?
4 imps appear. Everybody roll for initiative.
Did you share your vision with us?
Okay, sorry.
I figured it built sense.
We don't even know we had one technically.
I just kind of stood there.
Oh, yeah.
God.
With the needle bad.
Look, it's the note I wrote for everybody when you became a dwarf.
Oh.
What does
He
it
is
say?
a dwarf now.
It says you no longer recognize the barbarian in the morning.
So-
He is a dwarf now, and I show it to everybody but him.
Yeah.
He drank a potion and became a dwarf.
GG.
We all drank potions.
Yeah,
Mine turned me
so
into a
yeah,
dwarf. It was a ploy on their part.
me and Jamie were
Yeah,
working on
I-
something. We were like, hey,
Yeah.
we want to turn him into a dwarf. And he was like, I'm
And then they gave
fucking
me
all
the-
for it.
Yeah,
So
well-
we went back to Jimmy's alchemy shop, and he was throwing parties, and so he's like, hey, I've got these potions. Pick one. And they're all different colors, like green, red.
There should be everything.
It's like, oh, I'll take this one. This happened to be a
Knowing my luck, if I was at that party, I would have lost the chromosome.
Wait, Dave,
There's no such thing as a D3. What you do
They
is
gave
you
me
roll a
the choice
D6
either
and divide it
stay
in half.
dwarf, but have like the human stats, or just become human again. That was the.
And you round it up to the highest.
Fuck it. You got a duck list.
Are you getting like
This
good
is a great-
ideas for when you DM for Wednesday?
Yeah, so this is pretty interesting.
By the way, this is a great fun.
So you guys are fucking crazy.
This is my favorite Final Fantasy game. 6 is super close, but I think 9 is the best.
What about me?
I will get a BB tattoo before I die. I just gotta figure out where
No, no, no,
BB's.
no. Which one of my personalities is your favorite?
Oh, you're Dagger. Like straight up, you're Dagger.
Oh, my personality.
You don't know who Dagger is. You're Dagger.
What's that?
Dagger's the princess from Final Fantasy 9, whose queen holds her down.
And named herself Dagger to hide. Because she used a dagger.
Then again, though, Final Fantasy 9 has the worst end boss. It's like, you've defeated Kuja, but wait, Mega Man's pissed off older brother is here. I love that fucking game.
It's a really good game.
Real question, did anybody here ever use Adamant? Like really though? Was he ever in your party?
I don't remember him, so probably not.
The red guy who has the throw ability.
No.
You can throw Gil for damage.
Never remember.
What the fuck is that?
Oh wait, he was supposed to be.
If you have money,
almost
it's
like a
broken.
red maid.
Like if you farm money, he can hit 9999 every time.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
But for 9999 gold.
Yeah. I do remember that now.
Alright.
That reminds me of Final Fantasy Tactics when you would get the you would have a burglar or whatever.
I play that game every year,
Don't.
and I beat it every year.
You do a playthrough?
Every year.
Do you play the Game Boy or
Final
the
Fantasy
PS?
Tactics.
No,
My
no,
PSP.
no.
My PSP
Oh,
has
so
it
you
on
got
the
the-
You have not.
You
You
have-
have not played Final Fantasy Tactics until you played Final Fantasy Tactics 1.3.
No. Nope. Nope.
Never
nope.
have you
Nope.
played
Nope.
that game unless you
Nope.
played
You have to
that
download it
version.
on your computer.
It's a mod, essentially.
Good luck getting past the first fight.
It's
Why?
basically like
It's like the hardest mode. It's Dark Souls for Final Fantasy.
it basically makes the game where the AI is actually like intelligent. Like somebody modded so the AI is not stupid. Like they won't just sit there and like potion.
You know how in Tactics, basically you'll find levels where you'll surround an enemy with 2 people that have chakra, it'll keep healing them up and attacking them over and over again. It's impossible in 1.3. Because the AI will murder
They will
you.
murder you.
I might play it now
Alright, so
because
12, what was yours?
I don't know. You say you play it once
With
a year.
your bonuses?
Yeah,
bad roll.
It was.
Not damn. Okay.
Do we roll against each other or do we just?
No, wait.
I can make
He
that.
does,
He'll
he
decide.
does it order versus
Yeah.
NPCs.
23. God damn, well you're going first.
Hey, Jacob, will you make Steven
Yeah.
another drink?
Final Fantasy
Do you need to know how to make a
Rubber
rubber
Crab is
Oh,
yeah, I
damn.
can. It's just he won't.
Hey, will you bring me a drink?
I said let's kill the vodka. We're killing the Kraken, guys.
I'm drinking the vodka. I got you.
Hey,
bro.
I'm drinking the vodka too. Actually, I'm gonna need to.
No, listen, real talk, this is only a $12 bottle, I don't mind.
It's
It's like the best tasting rum on the planet.
Yeah, Kraken's the shit.
Kraken's awesome.
Steven,
First time I
will you
drank
bring me a
Kraken, me and
drink?
my brother got wasted.
Which one?
And we were walking around my apartment like, at least a Kraken!
I think I
Do
might
you
have
have
a
a
picture of the first time I ever bought
Oh,
it.
I was gonna get the vodka.
No, stick around, dude. You're drinking the same thing. Don't mix it up.